They teach you about how ice hockey players play a game. I completely teach you about it. But first of all, if you are new, also please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, and start my topic about it. Ice hockey. What is ice hockey? Ice hockey, or simply hockey, in North America is a team sport played on ice skates, usually on an ice skating ice rink with lines and markings specific to the sport. It belongs to a family of sports called hockey. Two opposing teams use hockey ice hockey sticks to control advance and shoot a well-sized rubber hockey puck into other team's net. Each goal is worth 1 point, and the team with the higher score after an hour playing time is declared the winner. Ties are broken in overtime or a shootout. In the formal game, each team has six skaters on the ice at a time. Any penalties, including a goaltender. It is a full contact game and one of the more physically demanding team sports. And the modern sports of ice hockey were developed in Canada, most notably in Montreal, where the first indoor game was on March 3, 1875. Some characteristics of that game, such as the length of ice rink and the use of puck, have been retained to this day. Amateur ice hockey leagues began in the 1980s, and professional ice hockey originated around 1900. The Stanley Cup emblematic of ice hockey club supremacy was initially commissioned in 1892 as the Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup and was first awarded in 1893 to recognize the Canadian amateur champion, and later became the championship trophy of the National Hockey League (NHL). In the early 1900s, the Canadian rules were adopted by the Ligue Internationale Nationale de Hockey sur Glace in Paris, France, the precursor to the International Ice Hockey Federation IIHF. The sport was played by the first time at the Olympics during the 1920 Summer Games. Today it is a mainstay at the Winter Olympics in 1994. Ice hockey was officially recognized as Canada's national winter sport. And while women also played during the game's early formative years, it was not until organizers began to officially remove body checking from female ice hockey beginning in the mid 1980s that it began to gain greater popularity, which by 10 then had spread to Europe and a variety of other countries. The first IIHF Women's World Championship was held in 1990, and the women play was introduced into Olympics in 1998. And its history of ice hockey. Ice hockey is believed to have been evolved from simple stick and ball games played in the 18th and 19th centuries in Britain and elsewhere, primarily bandy, hurling, and shooting. The North American sport of lacrosse, derived from tribal Native American games, was also influential. The former games were brought to North America, and several similar winter games using informal rules developed, such as shinny and ice polo, but later were absorbed into a new or organized game with codified rules, with today is ice hockey and its game. While the general characteristics of the game remain constant, the exact rules depend on the particular code of play being used. The two most important codes are those of the IAHF and the NHL. Both of these codes and others originated from Canadian rules of ice hockey of the early 20th century. Ice hockey is played on the hockey rink. During normal play, there are six players on ice skaters on the ice per side, one of them being the goaltender. The objective of the game is the score goes by shooting a hard knifed rubber disc the puck into the opponent's goal net at the opposite end of the rink. The players use the puck with certain restrictions. Players may redirect the puck with any part of their body. Players may not hold the puck in their hand and are prohibited from using their hands to the puck to their teammates unless they are in the defensive zone. Players can knock a puck out of the air with their hand to themselves. Players are prohibited from kicking the puck into an opponent goal through unintentional redirection of the skate are permitted. Players may not intentionally bat the puck into the net with their hands. Hockey is an offside game, meaning that forward passes are allowed, unlike in rugby. Before the 1930s, hockey was an onside game, meaning that only backward passes were allowed. Those rules emphasized individualistic handling to drive the puck forward. With the arrival of offside rules, the forward pass transformed hockey into a true team sport where individual performance diminished in importance relative to team play, which could now be coordinated over the entire surface of the ice as opposed to merely reward players. And the six players on each team are typically divided into three forward, two defensemen, and one goaltender. The term skater typically applies to all players except goaltender. The forward position consists of a center and two wingers, a left wing and a right wing. Forwards forwards often play together as units or lines with the same three forwards. Forward eyes forwards always playing together. The defensemen usually stay together as a pair, generally divided between left and right. Left and right side wingers and defensemen are generally positioned on the side on which they carry their stick. A substitution of an entire unit of at once is called a line change. Teams typically employ alternate sets of forward lines and defensive pairings when short-handed or on the power play. The goaltender stands in a usually below semicircle guard the crease in the defensive zone, keeping pucks out of the goal. Substitutions are permitted at any time during the game. Also, during a top page of a play, the home team is permitted the final change when players are substituted during play. It is called changing on fly, and NHL rule added in the 2005-6 season prevents a team from changing their line after they ice in the puck, and the boards surrounding the ice help keep the puck play, and they can also be used as tools to play the puck, and players are permitted to body check opponents in the boards to the stop progress. So friends, how is my topic? I hope you like and give you much information about play hockey, how we play ice hockey game. So if you are like, so please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, and also join the comments on this my video, because when you do comment, then I give you much information about my new topics. So take care. Allah Hafiz. We will meet. Take care. Allah Hafiz.